Hey boys and girls, my name is Michael, and welcome to another exciting Bible adventure. Today we are going to be talking about Daniel and how God saved him in the lion's den. There are some very important lessons we can learn from that story, but I am going to do this a bit differently. I am not going to tell the story, and neither is Becky. We have asked a good friend of ours to help us, and his name is Jason. So let's get into the story.
There was once a wicked city called Babylon. The streets glowed with colorful neon signs. Flying cars zoomed through the sky. Giant holograms lit up the night, and wickedness was everywhere. In this busy city lived someone named Daniel. He was kind, wise, and peaceful. But most importantly, Daniel loved God. No matter how busy life became, Daniel always made time to pray. 3 times every day, he stopped everything to talk with God. The ruler of Babylon was King Darius. He noticed that Daniel always told the truth, worked hard, and helped others. Soon, the king trusted Daniel more than anyone else in the city. Daniel became one of the king's most important leaders. But not everyone liked that. Some jealous leaders became angry. Why does the king trust Daniel so much? They complained. They wanted Daniel gone. The jealous leaders watched Daniel carefully. They searched for mistakes, hoping to find something to accuse him for. But Daniel was honest and good. Finally, one leader whispered, "The only way to trap Daniel is because he loves God." The leaders hurried to the king. "Oh, great King Darius," they said, "everyone should pray only to you for 30 days. King Darius liked the idea and signed the law without knowing that it was a trap. When Daniel heard about the new law that no one was to pray to any other god besides the king, Daniel opened the window of his apartment and knelt down and prayed to God like he always did. He knew he could get into trouble, but he still prayed. Daniel loved God more than he feared people, but the leaders were waiting for him. "Aha!" the jealous leaders shouted. "We caught him." The leaders dragged Daniel before King Darius. The king felt terrible. He did not want Daniel punished, but the law could not be changed. So he tried everything to save Daniel. But all his efforts were useless. He could not change the law. The wicked rulers came and took him away. That night, guards took Daniel deep underground. Far beneath the city was a lion's den, and when they got there, they threw him into it. King Darius called out and said, "May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." Then the heavy steel door slammed shut. The wicked rulers thought they destroyed Daniel, but all night long, God protected him. He was not alone in the lion's den because God sent an angel to protect him. Very early the next morning, King Darius rushed to the lion's den. "Daniel," he shouted, "did your God save you?" From inside the den came Daniel's voice. "Yes, my king. God sent his angel to protect me." The doors opened. Daniel was pulled out safely without a single scratch. The king was filled with joy, and everyone in Babylon was amazed. The wicked rulers were punished instead. They were thrown into the lion's den. And King Darius made a brand new announcement across Babylon. He declared, "I issue a decree that in every part of my kingdom, people must fear and reverence the God of Daniel." People everywhere talked about Daniel and how his God saved him in the lion's den. The end.
Thanks, Jason, for telling us the story of Daniel. Boys and girls, did you pick up on the main lessons of that story? The first thing we learn from Daniel is how prayer was an important part of his life. He prayed 3 times a day, and that didn't change, even after the new law was passed. Prayer is powerful. We must never stop praying to God, and prayer is simply talking to God. The other lesson we learn is about trust. Daniel trusted God in the lion's den. He had faith that God would protect him from the lions, and that's what happened. This is what the Bible says. So Daniel was taken up out of the den, and no kind of harm was found on him, because he trusted in his God. Daniel 6 verse 23. No matter what hard situations come your way, remember to trust God and pray. He will hear you and help you. So with that, we have come to the end of the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting adventures. See you soon.